Hi there, I'm Paul Mitchell, leadership coach, author and founder of The Human Enterprise. Welcome to Mentoring with Mitch, where we answer your questions about leadership in all aspects of your life, leading at home, leading your organisation and leading in your community. And if you are a leader that's as passionate as we are about creating truly human enterprises, we'd love you to share this material with other similar leaders to really inspire corporate soul. So today's question comes from, let me just pull it up here again. It's from a philanthropy manager or someone in a philanthropy role in a NFPA, not-for-profit. Our culture is built on positivity, and therefore I'm wondering how I keep this in mind and simultaneously give people the feedback they need to develop. It's not a big issue, and yet I know other leaders struggle with the same issue. Where have you seen this addressed in other NFPs? Well, it's a question that's not just relevant for not-for-profits. I think it's relevant for all organisations, this balance about being positive, but at the same time helping to grow people. And every consultant worth their weight in gold, of course, has a matrix, a 4x4. But I want to introduce you to 4 different ways of looking at feedback or how you give feedback, and talk about the one I think that you're after here. So just imagine we've got an X and a Y axis, and on the is it the Y or the X axis? I always forget. But the one going up, the one going vertically, we've got the amount of support that you're giving, and then on the X axis, I think it is the one going horizontally, we've got the amount of challenge that you're giving, and then we divide that low and high and low and high. So bottom left, hardly any challenge, hardly any support. You are really an abdicator, and I see this a lot. Managers just go through, don't give much support. How you doing? Great job. Don't give a lot of challenge. How you could be better. And so they're really abdicating their role as leaders. Then top left, lots and lots of support. Hey, you're doing a great job. This is particularly well, and so forth. Hardly any challenge, hardly any pushback. Don't give them the bad news. Protect them for what's happening in the bigger world. And this is really protection. It's a little bit like parents who just never push their kids out of the nest to find out what the real world's like. They become enablers of those kids to not grow in some way. So that's protection. Then bottom right, you've got lots and lots of challenge and hardly any support. Not good enough, got to do that better, this isn't right. You just become a dominator. So if you look at those 3, you're either an abdicator, not caring at all or not doing enough of either support or challenge. You're a protector, wonderful protection. Let's not get people get hurt or give them too much of reality. Or you're a dominator, just giving them the bad news, letting them know that they've got to be better, and being very, very directive. What's the answer? Well, the answer, of course, is top right. A balance of challenge and a balance of support. So yeah, that was great, and here's just a little bit more. It's like a good director in a film or a musical or a stage thing. Hey, I love this and I'd like a bit more of this. Hey, this was great and a little bit more of this. So the question is, whether it's an NFP or any organisation, are you top right? And what's top right? Top right is a liberator. What you're doing is liberating people's potential. A big one for us, because making a difference is one of our key values, and that is the way you make a difference. You liberate people's potential. You liberate the possibilities in the organisation by balancing enough support and enough challenge simultaneously. Yeah, it depends. You know, maybe newer people, there's a little bit more support. Maybe someone who's been around a bit more, there's a little bit challenge. In fact, there's a lot of work from a guy called Adam Grant who says that newer people want a lot more support, but as they get better in the role, the feedback they want is challenge. The feedback they want is constructive, if you like, criticism or constructive developmental feedback, so they can get better. So yeah, I totally get its nuance, and I totally get its context. But overall, what I'm asking you is, are you a abdicator? Are you a protector? Think about your own personal style. Are you more of a dominator, or are you a liberator? To me, liberation is the only way to go. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope that's helped, or at least given you a couple of first steps. And if you have questions about leadership, leadership at home, leadership at work, or leadership in your community, we would love to hear from you. Please visit mentoringwithmitch.com and we'll get through as many questions as we can. And also subscribe so you make sure you get to hear every episode. And importantly, if you've got friends or colleagues or even family that you think would benefit from hearing some of these answers or some mentoring with Mitch, please make sure you share with them as well. Until next time, find the passion, develop the skills, make the numbers, and make a difference.